Hello and welcome to EZGlutenFree. Today I'm going to show you an Italian side dish that might just upstage that French onion green bean casserole I showed you last year for your holiday table. I call it Christmas Kale because the color of the kale reminds me of a Christmas tree, and the cherry tomatoes remind me of the Christmas balls. And with ingredients like pancetta, walnuts, and heavy cream, this side dish reaches a level of luxury that's perfect for the holidays, where diet is just a four-letter word. Now we'll start out here with about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of kale that's been rinsed and ripped into bite-sized pieces. Now if you're not familiar with kale, it comes in large leaves with a thick stem running down the middle, and you basically just want to rip off pieces from either side along the stem, starting at the bottom and working your way up the stem until you get to the top where the stem is more tender. Now in a very large skillet, because you'll need that space for the kale, add 2 ounces of pancetta, and you'll want to have it chopped into 1/2-inch pieces. And it's easier to chop if you pop it in the freezer for a few minutes first. Now you'll want to just saute it over a medium-high heat until it's brown and crispy, and then remove it from the pan. Now add 3 or 4 cloves of chopped garlic and a teaspoon of crushed red pepper to the pan. Make sure the pan's not too hot because you don't want to burn the garlic. And I like to leave the garlic in pretty large pieces so that people can pick them out if they want. And once it's sauteed for a minute or two, add the kale to the pan, which is barely going to fit, but don't worry, it wilts down pretty quickly. And if you cover the pan for 2 or 3 minutes, it really wilts down fast. And once it's reduced to about half its volume, push it over to one side, add a tablespoon of olive oil, and toss in 1 cup of halved cherry tomatoes. Next you can sprinkle on about a 1/2 cup of walnuts or pine nuts, or no nuts if you don't like them. And after the tomatoes have had about 2 minutes of contact with the pan, you can stir everything together. Then add the crispy pancetta back to the pan. And at this point I like to christen the whole thing with about a 1/4 cup of heavy cream and a few tablespoons of grated pecorino romano, which is really going to put this over the top. And when this hits your holiday table, I think it'll be pretty clear that this is about as exciting as the obligatory green veggie can get. And if you'd like to see this recipe in print, you could always visit my blog in the link below. And for brand new recipes every week, don't forget to subscribe. See you again soon!